Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about the Spider-Man fan film Lotus. This is no me trying to think I'm holier than thou or anything, because fan films are usually just that, fan films made by people who care about care about the property and want to try to tell a story. But honestly, seeing this fan film, it's boring. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not about to sit up here and say it's dog crap. But it's boring. It is probably the worst fan film that I've seen. And not because it doesn't look great. It looks decent. It looks decent for a fan film. Hell, I mean, it looks better than most of the MCU Phase 4. But my God, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with this movie, because it was literally Peter Parker misery porn. Like, if you want to see Peter be miserable throughout the entire movie, oh, definitely watch this. Please watch this. Honestly, the trailers tell a different story, because I'm not feeling like the people who did this movie love Spider-Man. If anything, they feel like the current writers at Marvel, who think like, hey, it'd be great if we focus on having a Peter Parker that's miserable. Like, you got to look at this like as a fan film, and that sort of got like a big release. We have to look at this like if this was going to be a movie, ignoring the fact that it's like a fan film. But I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna treat this as like a movie. Like, if this was a Spider-Man movie, if this was a movie that Marvel produced or something like that, I'm just gonna look at it like that. Not that I'm gonna compare like, oh, CGI. No, I'm gonna compare it to like as if this was a major motion picture movie, because that's how they kind of treated it. That's how it was kind of released like. I don't really know the controversy of Spider-Man Lotus, so don't ask me, because I didn't keep up with that. I'm just now finding out about there was some controversy behind it or whatever. Last thing I heard, that it was canceled due to racism or something like that. I don't know. Don't care, honestly. But when you're doing a movie about a character, you can't dwell on it being a sadness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have a sad moment, you can have a few moments in the story, and then after that, you gotta move the fuck on. You gotta move the fuck on, because honestly, that stuff right there weighs the movie down. Kind of like how The Amazing Spider-Man 2 got weighed down by not only trying to introduce too many characters, but also trying to focus on the major love story between Peter and Gwen Stacy. Like, we get it. They made us care about Peter and Gwen Stacy's relationship, and that's great, but it was too much of a focus. This one didn't put enough focus on Gwen, but I will give credit. Finally, somebody actually got Gwen Stacy's hairstyle correct, because motherfuckers, every time they do Gwen Stacy hair, they can't seem to do her hair worth nothing. And can we give credit to having an actual Mary Jane Watson hair color? Like, if you're going to do Mary Jane Watson, that's the kind of hair color I want to see for Mary Jane Watson. I don't, either you go that red, or you kind of make it a bright red or something like that. I love how they did like the Steve Ditko era of Mary Jane Watson, where it's black but it's got that fiery red in it that you can still see. That's what I like to see. But yeah, kudos to that. But this, I don't know what to tell you. It wasn't good. It was not good. They spent so much time dwelling on Gwen's death and then this boy Timmy, and I'm just like, oh fuck, here we go, this side plot. Like, this felt like a fucking side plot. And honestly, the movie didn't even feel like a movie. It felt like we were wrapping shit up. Like, wait, hold on, where the fuck the movie at? That's what I'm saying. And then the movie was 2 hours long. 2 hours long. And it felt it. It felt like it was 2 hours long. I was dying. I was like, oh God. Like, it took me like almost all day to watch it because it was just so boring. That's the problem. That's the major problem. It is boring. And I hate to say that, but how the hell y'all make Spider-Man boring? How the hell do you make a Spider-Man movie boring? You know what I'm saying? And then you introduce Shocker and Green Goblin, and Green Goblin is flashbacks, and and then Shocker shows up in the beginning part of the movie, and that's it. Like, that's it. That's all we get. That's all we get. Like, and then we keep doing these flashbacks. I don't need to see flashbacks because I already understand the story of Spider-Man. I don't need Spider-Man explaining his origin to a child. I wanted to see something. You know, if you're going to show Green Goblin and Shocker, I expect most of the movie to be focused around Spider-Man taking on those two and him juggling with his relationship with Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, and Harry Osborn. That's what I'm thinking it was going to be about. Not, oh yeah, let's kind of like do a knockoff of Spider-Man Blue, the death of Gwen Stacy, Flash's goodbye, and I forgot the storyline where Spider-Man goes and talks to that dying child. The animated series did that already, so I'm just like, I don't know if I want to keep dealing with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so unnecessary to even bring this crap in there. Like, if you were gonna do something, I wanted to actually see something, and I didn't see anything. I just felt like I don't know. It felt like y'all didn't really love Spider-Man. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all, you know, some of y'all might say, oh, you can tell the passion. No, I didn't feel no passion from it. I felt like they completely did not like Peter Parker at all. Like, if you think that that's what the fuck fans want to see, you got another thing coming, especially after the nonsense with what Marvel comic books been doing. And this the fuck the fan film you thought was like, hey, you know what we should do? Let's make a misery porn Peter Parker. It felt like the Peter Parker from that god awful Spider-Man Reign book than the actual Peter Parker from Amazing Spider-Man who lost Gwen Stacy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It completely did not understand the fundamental of Peter Parker at all to me, or Spider-Man. I will give credence to the fact that when Spider-Man is swinging in the sky and doing a little Spider-Man thing, movie's fine. The suit could be a little bit brighter, especially when you have like scenes where they're fighting down the alleyway or something like that. It was a little dark to see the suit, so we didn't get a chance to really see the suit in all its glory. You know, you take notes from Amazing Spider-Man 2 on how to have a Spider-Man suit that's bright and colorful like that. That's the takeaway. But other than that, I can't really tell you, hey, watch the movie. If you guys liked it, that's great. If not, I definitely can understand. Like I said before, it was boring. That's the major crux of Spider-Man Lotus. It was boring. It was wasteful. And as a fan film that's talking about 2 hours, if you ain't got 2 hours to say something, don't do it at all. That's how I feel. Don't never tell a story if you ain't got 2 hours to tell, because Marvel's been wasting our time with the same shit where it ain't got nothing to say. They don't have nothing to say. And that's the thing that Spider-Man Lotus fell into, is like, you don't have anything to say that if this was like a short, and we followed up a little bit, and maybe it was like maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes top, sure, fine, whatever. And there's like scenes that just drag on. The editor could have edited some of the stuff out, if you ask me, because there were scenes where you could have been like, do we really need it? No, not really. No, we don't. We really don't need it, but I guess we'll keep it in there. As whoever's editing the movie, you gotta learn when to take things out and when not to take things out, because sometimes you just be like, you know what I mean? It just wasn't that great of a movie. And kudos to the cast and crew for working on it, but I don't know, y'all didn't feel like y'all had any passion for it at all. Like y'all was just doing it just for the hell of it. That's just my opinion on the situation, because I'm going by what I'm seeing on screen, But yeah, just watch the trailer, and Spider-Man swinging, the visual effects stuff, feature Spider-Man is pretty cool. Other than that, would I suggest people watching that movie? No, not really. Are you going over? Okay, yeah. Not really. I really wouldn't tell nobody to go and watch this movie, because honestly, it's 2 hours of a waste of time. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Did you guys watch Spider-Man Lotus? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.